Trump is so winning. He's leading by what? 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 10 points? I don't know, but he's winning, right? Trump is going to win, right? Right? Okay, guys, welcome to the channel, The Modern Survivalist, and in case you haven't noticed, we're going through some very difficult times. Things are not getting any easier, and this is just one aspect. This is political aspect in the United States, but in the entire world, we see a number of things that are just, it's inevitable at this point that we see crisis after crisis. The economy is a disaster. The way in which we're being squeezed out of every single buck is unprecedented. The conflict in the Middle East is no joke. The fertility crisis is undeniable, and it will destroy humanity within our lifetime. Not even kidding. I have to do a separate video on that, but it's not a matter of if, or it is inevitable. Unless you're 80 years old, you will see this fall down to pieces. But hey, let's talk about less dramatic things, such as, well, Kamala Harris winning. How could she possibly win? She's losing, right? Well, no, you see, this is how this works. It's so close, so close. It's well within the margin of error, they will say. So you're being led to think that, yeah, you stay calm because he's likely going to win. But then if he doesn't win, well, we have plans for that as well, right? Yeah, let's check those out.
We are sitting here 2 weeks away from election night. Last election, the former president came out on election night and declared victory before all the votes were counted. What is your plan if he does that again in 2 weeks?
Well, let me say this. We've got 2 weeks to go. And I'm very much grounded in the present in terms of the task at hand. And we will deal with election night and the days after as they come. And we have the resources and the expertise and the focus on that as well.
So you have teams ready to go? Is that what you're saying? Are you thinking about that as a possibility?
Of course. This is a person, Donald Trump, who tried to undo a free and fair election, who still denies the will of the people, who incited a violent mob to attack the United States Capitol, and 140 law enforcement officers were attacked.
If he wins, he is a dictator and he needs to be brought down, right, Kamala? Yeah, of course. I mean,
some were killed. This is
by you. You are the one that did that to innocent women. You horrible monster of a fake human being.
Serious matter. The American people are, at this point, 2 weeks out, being presented with a very, very serious decision.
So that's Hallie Jackson from NBC asking Vice President Kamala Harris what's her plan if President Trump comes out on election night and, as he did in 2020, just declares victory when obviously votes.
So he's not allowed to declare. I don't know if you get it. He's not allowed to win, right? So that's the plan. That's the plan. But you know what? Fortunately, we will not have to, because Kamala's going to win and everything will be fine. But, I mean, fair warning, just in case you thought he had a chance of winning. Is this really what they have in mind? I think it is. I think we've reached that point already. Historically, it's never been the case that you just ask a dictator to leave. If you have a dictator in power, you just don't vote a dictator out of power, out of office. You have to physically remove said dictator, and they will never concede an election. If you don't believe me, look at Venezuela. You think Venezuela is a free country where fair elections are held? Of course not. So he will always win. Nicolás Maduro will always win as long as he's alive, or even not. Doesn't matter. They always win. And it's going to be the same thing with these people. These people see as, well, if he declares himself a winner, I mean, geez, how could that even possibly be? They will not allow that to happen. Hope I'm wrong, but I mean, we're just looking at very tough times. And unfortunately, no matter what ends up happening, this is still happening. Guys, I strongly suggest you get Surviving the Economic Collapse, because this is what you're already going for, in case you haven't noticed, and survival skills. We are seeing this right now all over the world. It is fucking scary, but it is happening. And it's not going to get better no matter who ends up, yeah, unfortunately the case, no matter what happens. But I have this feeling that these guys have already figured out that, this story needs that ribbon. You know, it needs the the woman of color, former lady of the nightclubs, winning. That's the story they're gonna sell. That's the story they'll shove down all our throats. Guys, see you later. Take care.